Ladies and gentlemen, what if the life you experience tomorrow begins with the thoughts you choose today? What if the opportunities you notice, the habits you build, and the direction your life takes are all influenced by where you place your attention? Before you say it's impossible, ask yourself this: are you focusing on what you truly want? Or are you spending most of your time focused on what you fear? Every day your mind is searching for evidence to support what you repeatedly think about. If you constantly focus on problems, your attention becomes trapped by obstacles. If you focus on learning, growth, and possibility, you begin to notice opportunities that were always there but previously overlooked. This does not mean life becomes easy. It means your perspective becomes stronger. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention is one of your greatest resources. Where you place it determines the direction of your energy. If you spend every day comparing yourself to others, you will always feel as though you are falling behind. If you spend every day improving yourself, even by a small amount, you will build a future that reflects those daily choices. Think about a gardener. A gardener does not spend every morning staring at weeds and expecting flowers to grow. The gardener waters the plants they want to flourish. Your mind works in a similar way. Whatever you feed consistently becomes stronger. Feed your mind with hope. Feed it with discipline. Feed it with gratitude. Feed it with meaningful goals. Over time, these habits begin to shape the way you think, speak, and act. Many people wake up already expecting disappointment. They replay old failures. They imagine everything that could go wrong. Then they wonder why they struggle to see new possibilities. Instead, begin each day by asking yourself, what kind of person do I want to become today? That question shifts your attention from fear to purpose. You may not control every event that happens in your life, but you can influence how you respond. And your response often determines what happens next. Ladies and gentlemen, do not confuse focus with wishful thinking. Simply wanting success is not enough. Focus must be followed by action. Dreams become reality through consistent effort. Every book is written one page at a time. Every strong relationship is built through daily care. Every meaningful achievement grows from small actions repeated with patience. When your focus is clear, your decisions become clearer. You waste less energy on distractions. You spend more time building the life you truly value. There will always be reasons to doubt yourself. There will always be voices telling you that your goal is too big. Do not give those voices more attention than they deserve. Instead, focus on the next step, then the next, and then the next. Small, intentional steps create remarkable journeys. Remember, your future is not shaped by one extraordinary day. It is shaped by ordinary days lived with extraordinary consistency. It is shaped by ordinary days lived with extraordinary consistency. Ladies and gentlemen, never underestimate the power of a focused mind. History is filled with people who were told their dreams were unrealistic, yet they kept their attention on their purpose instead of other people's opinions. They understood that distraction is one of the greatest enemies of progress. Every minute you spend worrying about what you cannot control is a minute you cannot invest in becoming stronger, wiser, or more prepared. Choose wisely where your attention goes. Your attention is like sunlight. When it is scattered, it provides little warmth. When it is focused, it has the power to create remarkable change. Imagine what could happen if for 1 year you focused more on learning than complaining, more on gratitude than comparison, more on discipline than excuses, more on progress than perfection. Your life would not change overnight, but day by day, your mindset would become stronger. Your confidence would grow. Your habits would improve. And eventually, your results would begin to reflect the person you have become. There will be days when you feel discouraged. On those days, remind yourself why you started. Remember the vision that first inspired you. Remember the person you promised yourself you would become. Do not let temporary emotions make permanent decisions. Rest if you need to. Learn if you must. Adjust your plan when necessary, but never lose sight of your direction. One of the greatest gifts you can give yourself is the ability to protect your focus. Not every opinion deserves your attention. Not every distraction deserves your time. Not every setback deserves your surrender. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is quietly continue moving forward. Your future is built by what you repeatedly think about, what you repeatedly practice, and what you repeatedly choose. If you focus on becoming kinder, you will notice more opportunities to serve others. If you focus on becoming disciplined, you will make choices that support your goals. If you focus on learning, every experience becomes a teacher. If you focus on hope, even difficult seasons begin to reveal hidden opportunities. The life you want is not created by one giant leap. It is created by thousands of small decisions made with intention. Every morning, choose your focus before the world chooses it for you. Choose thoughts that strengthen your confidence. Choose words that encourage your spirit. Choose actions that move you one step closer to your purpose. Because where your attention goes, your energy follows. And where your energy is invested, your character grows. Ladies and gentlemen, one day people may look at your success and wonder how everything changed. They may think it happened suddenly, but you will know the truth. It changed the moment you stopped feeding fear and started feeding faith. It changed the moment you stopped focusing on excuses and started focusing on possibilities. It changed the moment you decided that your future deserved more attention than your past. So as you leave today, carry this reminder with you wherever you go. Focus on gratitude instead of complaints. Focus on solutions instead of problems. Focus on growth instead of comfort. Focus on the person you are becoming instead of the mistakes you have made. Your attention is shaping your future every single day. Use it wisely. Believe in your potential. Protect your peace. Stay committed to your purpose. And never forget this simple truth. You attract what you consistently focus on. Choose your focus carefully, because today's thoughts become tomorrow's direction, and tomorrow's direction becomes the life you eventually live. Thank you.